Okay, we should be live. Hello to everyone watching on the replay, and if for some reason you're here on the stream already, welcome. You can tell the window's open. It's a very warm day today. Does that sound familiar? We say that every time, but remember when I was complaining last night? Yeah, it's been about 5+ degrees warmer than that today. Currently, 32.1, and the high in this room was 35 point something, so I'm keeping the door open for as long as I can. Like when it hits 10 o'clock, obviously, respectful, close the door to keep the noise in or whatever. But right now, like, we're just doing what we can. Welcome to the stream anyway. We are going to be doing a little bit of Pokemon Scarlet once again. The Indigo Disc, day number 2. Last time when we left off, we did a single gym challenge and got into the meat of what the game's all about. So we'll be continuing along those trails today. So yeah, let's find the game. It's a little bit back. It's been a week and all that. Let's jump into it. As usual, I am significantly later than I said I was going to be. I thought I was going to be between 7 and 8 o'clock today, but I've had a lot of complications relating to heat and other things. Hey Larry, the chat box is really slow. I forgot to reset that between earlier and the beginning of the stream, so let me just do all that real quick, one sec. Slightly less puddle, I was just saying, 32.1 in here with the door open. It was like high of 35.5. Yeah, I'm having fun today. So you'll hear the dog barking in the background. Not mine, someone else's. That's how loud it is. For as long as I can have it open until it becomes socially unacceptable to do so after 10 PM. But yeah, we're trying our best. Slightly less puddle is always good to hear though. I was trying to play Persona 5X earlier, or Persona 5 Phantom X, so that I could, get a little bit of progress in on that before Friday. The game was somehow maxing out my GPU in terms of both performance and temperature, and it reached a comfortable 90 degrees inside the case, so I had a huge clean out of my PC today, and yeah, it's that warm that it's honestly not that made that much of a difference. But it was heating up the room so badly that I'm like, I can't play this, so kind of just did other menial things for the rest of the day, waiting for the evening. Then the evening came, and it got even worse, so kind of just collapsed a little bit earlier, went inside once again, the old bathroom struck. It was even worse than yesterday. Eyes were stinging for ages afterwards because I kept getting sweat in my eyes because it was that bad. And then, yeah, collapsed for a bit, and here we are. So 7 o'clock became kind of more like 9 o'clock. Oh well. Anyway, sorry, I'm just sipping away at my drink. I already demolished a full one about 10 minutes ago, but once again, not bad. Anyways, so last time we left this off, we did this gym battle over here, Pokemon Violet Moment. We did this one with Crispin. We still got 3 more, so we got quite a bit to go before we can even get on to any of the rest of the DLC. So, yeah, I'm definitely right in estimating this is going to be like 3 parts if each one averages 2 hours or so. Anyways, let's get a Union Circle going. So our person who said, yeah, I saw this just before I went live on the stream. I mean, nothing says the game's dead more than you playing it, but each their own. I'm nearly already out of that drink. That bodes not well for both keeping hydrated and going for longer than 2 hours and not immediately needing to go to the bathroom upon finishing this stream, so you win some, you lose some. That's all I can say. Right, my notifications all seem to have gone out, much to everyone's delight, I'm sure. I come from pretty much every online session with new clips. I think I must have recorded like 5 or 6 yesterday. Let's see if I can check that quickly, or does this menu make the local wireless thing cry? No, it was quite a lot of clips that came out of yesterday. It was a lot of Yakuza 0. Shoutouts to the final boss, I guess. Just ragdolling on me. Yeah, there you go. I got quite a few clips from last night. I think 1 or 2 from today as well. Been messing about with the manual on Archipelago, and honestly, not feeling it that much as that kind of game right now, but just gonna have to change my settings in the future. Right, let's set out. No, Tetris 99 today. The theme replay thing ended last night, so I got everything that I needed out of that, thankfully, because I'm really bad at remembering them, as you saw. So it's just pure Pokemon today, and looking at clips every now and then, as you just as you just saw there. Okay. So, if I complete 3 bonus quests or play them together with friends, you can start group quests. You can select the details of group. Check the details of group quests by selecting them in the quest list. Okay. Ugh, fizzy drink might not have been the best idea as I'm starting a stream, but hey ho. Okay, so I've got options. So last time I did Crispin, who I'm guessing was over here, as there's now nothing on the map. Yep, so I have Fairy type, Dragon type, and I have Steel type. So, I'm going to ask any preference. I get a feeling people's preference might be Fairy, so I'm not sure what I want to do. I mean, have we already done the most sweltering biome of all? We have. That's out of the way, so we can cool off with any of these 3 now. I don't know, I'd be more inclined to leave Fairy till last. Personally. Especially since it's in what a quote-unquote earlier area, I'd consider it to be like 1, 2, 3, 4 or whatever. Because most sweltering Britain. Unfortunately, as much as we love to complain, I think we both know that's a lie. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave Fairy type till last, so for now it's between these 2. Oh, saying that, Drayton's story is going to be the most spicy, isn't it? So... So his rank's number 2. Your rank's 3. Oh, no, that's made it even more difficult. Wait, Crispin's rank was number 1? Really? No, so I've already done the most difficult, so that kind of... Yeah, I think I'm going to go over here. I think that settles it. Okay, I don't have any flight points over in that area, unsurprisingly, so... Actually, where I am right now is the best place to fly from, so... Let's start there. It is really quiet on my end. I am going to turn that up a little bit real quick. I don't know why it's so quiet. Like, my volume's on... Oh, I guess I should do it this way instead. How about... it's going to get really quiet, or really loud. One sec. Oh, it didn't actually get that much louder. So, that's roughly where it would be, but that looks really quiet. But I think this area just is really quiet, so we'll keep balancing as we go. So, got Mirror Choco Island online today? Yeah, I saw you said you can get mirror tracks. Have I ever had that happen? Maybe I did in one of those worldwide streams and just didn't notice. I honestly don't recall for definite. But, yeah, I don't... Was I paying the most attention during those streams? Maybe, maybe not. The game kind of became a background element of the chat at certain points. The benefits of Mario Kart Monday and all that. Hey, it's just an excuse to chat. As usual, absolutely not taking the intended way by any stretch of the imagination. Oh, it does actually say mirror. Yeah, I felt like I would have noticed it, for sure, but... I don't know, I have this vague recollection that maybe that did happen during one of the streams, and I'm just forgetting. But I certainly didn't remember it when you mentioned it, so that's pretty interesting to me. Because I know it could happen in other games, like Mario Kart Wii is the one I kind of remember the most it happening in, but it certainly could happen in 8 Deluxe as well. I don't know about 7. It definitely couldn't happen in Mario Kart DS, because Mario Kart DS is locked to 100cc of all things online. So it would have had to have been... Yeah, like 7 would have been the only other one with the option to do it, I guess. I'm not meant to be all the way up here. I was meant to go and speak to the guy downstairs. Whoops. Yeah, like maybe everyone in the room just has to have it unlocked, but then I don't think that was a stipulation in the other games. Was Mirror unlockable in 8? Once again, was unlockable in Wii, and I know it could just randomly shuffle, even if everyone didn't have it. Welcome to the Canyon Plaza. We're the team that supports Amarius of the Elite Four. You're Viper, right? One of the BB League challengers? You need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you ready and willing to pay? Sure. So I paid him a bit of dosh. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. Now here she comes, our very own Amaris. Viper, yes? As you see, I'm present and ready for your trial. A change of location is required. Come. What, because of the cable management, or just because, like me, you just forget to put it in the recycling? Also, this still feels really quiet, but I know if I turn it up, it will just be too loud. Because it was the last Pokemon stream. It looked really quiet on the VO, and then I actually listened to it, and it was just like, unbearably loud. Oh, return window, right, of course. The decision to allow me to take on the League was irregular, an exception among exceptions. I was against it, as you know. The Academy allowed it, and their ruling is absolute. Therefore, I will carry out my duty as a member of the Elite Four as flawlessly as I always do. The Elite Trial I devised starts right here. I call my challenge the Flying Time Trial. You will need to fly around the skies of the terrarium while riding a Pokemon. I'm the exception, not the rule. Absolutely. Reach the goal within the prescribed time, and you'll pass the trial. Fly through the Magnemite rings, and extra time will be added to the countdown. I recommend you go through as many rings as possible as you fly towards the goal. Dog is so fucking annoying. Can you verify that you're ready and willing to take on my flying time trial? Sure. P-switch mission just dropped. Understood. I assume you both have a Pokemon to ride on. Please bring it out of its ball. Yeah, sandwich man. Ah, good. With some effort, this Pokemon should be capable of flying. Name is Gaius, yes? This is for you to eat. Oh, he doesn't have a single problem with eating, let me tell you that, Chief. Koraidon is brimming with power. What your Gaius just consumed is a supplement that enhances a Pokemon's flight capabilities. I prepared it using the leaves of a mysterious plant that was found growing in the terrarium. Your Gaius will be able to soar through the skies as it pleases, but only for the duration of the trial. To try and reach the goal within the time limit by flying on Koraidon's back, passing through Magnemite rings will grant you extra time. Focus on a Gaius, this thing. You can freely fly in any direction using the left stick. So up to up, down to down, left, right, change direction. I don't honestly know why that needed explaining. Minus maybe inverted controls. You have all you need to begin the challenge. I wish you luck. Yeah, don't accidentally hit the outside of the ring. That shit's gonna sting. So we've had the P-switch joke, but I also love Nights into Dreams. This 3D entry went a bit weird though, for sure. Oh, I have a convenient give up button. No other buttons, just the declare a loss button. That's great. Not a boost or anything. Doesn't beat punting an olive around the field. To be fair, I kind of enjoyed that trial a little bit. It tickles me a tiny bit, but like, I don't know, it's still pretty fun. I'm gonna go directly down. Oh, I do have camera control, of course. What am I talking about? I thought the camera was entirely controlled by the left stick in this minigame, but nope. Gaining a lot of time. I'm not really sure how I'm meant to lose it, except for I guess hitting the energy fields. Spyro looking weird. I don't know. I think this flight mission's significantly better than the ones in Spyro. Hey, that's our flying time trial done. That was an impressive display of punctuality. I must admit, it was satisfying to watch you fly. Congratulations! You have cleared my elite trial. Now, a change of Location is required once again. Come. Try swimming. No. Fries in the bag. Welcome, King. Not sure the relevance to Pokemon. But regardless. You've earned the right to face me in battle. See, it was a bit easier than last time's gym challenge. For those of you who missed it, was way more involved than that. Do you wish to begin? Larry, take me there, please. Like, that 28.3, I dream of those days. Understood. Let's assume our battle... Come on in the ball, much better. Let's assume our battle positions. 21 outside. I don't know how it is outside right now. My temperature gauge doesn't show that to me. I just know what it is in here, and that's more tolerable than it was, but still not fun. Position assumed. There's one thing I wanted to ask you. It concerns Kieran. What is he to you, Viper? He's my pal, even if he wouldn't consider me such. So, you consider him a friend? I see. It's apparently 16. Take me up there. It is literally double the temperature right now that it is where you are. What a time to be alive. I'm stunned. So you consider him a friend? I see. For my part, Kieran is the younger brother of my dear friend Carmine. Something in him has changed. He is not his usual self. I find this deeply concerning. If possible, I want to be the one to help him. That being the case, I cannot afford to lose. Our battle starts now. Yeah, that's it. It always takes 24 hours, doesn't it? Unfortunately. The storm is overhead right now. It's still a little bit sunny, but it is starting to cloud in quite heavily. I didn't think to change the amount ahead of time. Get ready, Skamori. You two, Doug Trio. We're finishing this battle right now. It's not Skamori, it's Skarmory. I know someone will point that out. Right. So one of you two wants to go for Typhlosion. I'd say realistically Hugo, yeah. Back to the Yale weather, that's such a W in my books after the last 3 weeks. It's been relentless here. Especially as added insulation to the house the year we started getting these heat waves. Yeah, everyone thought they were so future-proofing themselves for these winters, and they've been the most mild winters. Wouldn't you like to know it, Larry? Oh, come on. Focus Sash. An unfavourable type matchup. You caught me off guard. Now my glasses are fogged up. Yep. What's that? Scaramore? That's totally different. That's the third pronunciation that just dropped. Low kick. Flamethrower. Uh-oh. Okay. Wait, not okay. I was gonna say, hang on a minute. You all are set up to take those, aren't you? I'm getting the feeling very quickly on that one. Well, one down, I guess. Pointy rocks, pointy rocks. Fire's still working. Oh, really? Oh, thank God. I didn't want to do it with another turn again. Oh, of course, right. Fine. Agapon's looking a little sad for health. I'm probably gonna... I was gonna say heal, but it's a little bit more beneficial to let Ogapon faint for now, I think. That worked out quite nicely, actually. Not amazingly, but whatever, I just gotta do it again. Never mind. Okay. Don't you worry, Larry, I was absolutely planning on doing that. Oh goody. Alright, so someone has electric. Oh, it was Thingy, wasn't it? Typhlosion just had electric, didn't he? Oh, Hugo's got a super. Let's just see what Lucario can do. Yep, those stones be pointy and all that. Good. Okay. Right. Wait, what? Why is Empoleon's one still showing? I have no idea. Whatever. 2 super effectives. Time is short. Let's wrap this battle up. I'm gonna have to turn the light on in a second. In fact, this ultra long cutscene is a good opportunity. See? Told you. Oh, you thingy's a steel type, of course, makes sense. That's fine, I'll finish off on the next hit. You'll finish me off, apparently, but that's besides the point. Is that really the best I can do? Unfortunately, yes. And Aura Sphere. Good vibes. There we go. That was a very quick victory. Like I said, it was like half an hour for the last gym. Now we are 20 minutes into the stream, done with that. I am not enough, I see. Quick dub, indeed. The strength of one's Pokemon reflects the strength of one's beliefs. Your desire to keep Kieran, to help Kieran is evidently greater than my own. No, you care plenty. Viper, you truly are a kind person. Alright then, time for a photo. We must ensure that your victory here is properly commemorated. Larry, you gotta keep on top of it. You can't let it slip, please. I can't do this no more. I'll give you this TM too. It contains a favourite move of mine. Hard press. Cool. Nice. It is up to you to help Kieran, Viper. I entrust my wish to you. Time for me to go. So long. Yeah, you got enough days. And so you can request her in the daytime when America lands asleep, so should be good. Yo-yo, champ in the making. So that's 2 Elite Four members down already, huh? You sure are crushing it. Amaris sure leaves an impression, huh? It's wild seeing her and Carmine talk. You'd never guess it, but they click in a weird way. It's pretty funny to watch. The thing about Amaris is, as rigid as she looks, she's got a sensitive streak a mile wide. Remember that about her, okay? Even if it's hard to tell from outside. The evenings would be a bad time for server maintenance. Oh no! Seems like things are going well with the BB League. Right, Viper? What's up, mighty champion? Scoping out the competition? I was getting worried. It'd be so disappointing if Viper had gotten weaker. But you seem as strong as ever, thankfully. Viper, go all the way. Don't go losing. I can't show you how strong I've gotten if you don't make it. If you don't even make it to me. Is this whole found? Yes. Someone's got him rolled up. Anyway, you got places to be, right? I better not keep you. See ya. Good luck with the remaining elite too. The usual for me is to get halfway through the week and totally forget to request, like this week. Okay. With that, surely Drayton gets unique dialogue if you leave him till last, right? That in mind, I think I'm going to go over to the ferry gym. Whoops. Let's Central Plaza, yeah. And make sure I actually heal my Pokemon this time. Go out the door, because I can't fly far enough, apparently. Update on the Slayer ticket, Saga, as this gets even fun. Please do tell. I'm on the edge of my seat here. They officially dropped the tickets to £27, and they're still not refunding you, right? First come, first serve. Sorry, first come, first served. And you, my friend, have been served. And then just a nice long glide over to where we want to be, except I'll inevitably lose height, because you do after like 10 seconds of gliding. No refund unless cancel, yeah, but no email reply today. So what are you thinking? Just cancel it and then just buy it buy it at the new full price? I've been served more than my ticket, to say the least. Yeah, they've absolutely taken the piss here, but also very funny. Speaking of very funny, I glitched out again. Glitching in Scarlet and Violet, water is wet, I know, but... I mean, it's not as good as when the whole thing disappeared, the whole ride, Pokemon. I was just left on my own, but every now and then when it, like, phases out, I'll take it. It's a treat. Alright, let's make sure to make use of the healing station here, wherever it is. It's that thing. Yeah, you're not getting your paid money's worth. I didn't pay for it, so I don't care. They're all better now, and that, wherever the sign-up is, glitching Scarlet and Violet. Welcome, Kevsy. Hope you're having a good one. It's another week of me making you wish you were playing Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2, but still, here we are. Bad timing on the show, 4 metal shows in a month, and one after the Black Sabbath show, which is a different city. What, one day after that? So what, are you going to the other side of the country pretty much, or is it just, you know, like a couple cities away or whatever? Right, there we go, that's where I want to be. I don't remember what's good against Fairy off the top of my head. We'll figure it out as we go along. Steel? Or is Fairy good against... Welcome to the Coastal Plaza. We're the team that supports Miss Lacey of the Elite Four. That sounds about right, yeah. And you're Viper, right? One of the BB League challenges? You'll need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Trial here. Are you ready and willing to pay? Sure. Thank you very much. Duly received and noted. Oh yeah, the saga fully is in full swing now, you know. We need you over here, Miss Lacey. Coming. That's it. Trust me, I've done both. Oh, if it isn't Viper, I'm glad you decided to pay me a visit. Please follow me. I'll show you to the trial site. Need Scarlet and Violet? Godspeed on getting a copy at some point when they go down in value. I say that, they probably went back up in relation to the update, didn't they? Thank you for coming to the Coastal Plaza to challenge me, and I really am sorry for the way I protested you joining the BB League, Viper. Of course, it is true that this is quite irregular under the bylaws of our school clubs. It's an irregular school, so who cares? But I mainly didn't want you to get dragged into the drama that's been troubling the club lately. I suppose our trial has officially begun though, so let's get to it and have some fun. The trial that I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. It happens, I'm pretty sure I see Scarlet and Violet for 35 brand new quite regularly. My local Asda had it for 15 the other day, and That was just Scarlet. If it was Violet, I would have got it, because I sold my Violet quite a while ago, because I doubled up on digital and physical. I got physical first, and then digital was cheaper, and I could get it earlier if I bought the Japanese version, so that's where I got my taste for all that from. So yeah, I did ended up selling that on, but hey, I got a cool cup with it from Curry's, so I still use that quite regularly as my, like my warm drinks cup or whatever. Speaking of value, CX 150 for Street Fighter 6 without the DLC, it's 35 on the eShop. Having a laugh. So, the troll I came up with is a Pokemon quiz. I'll ask you 5 questions about Pokemon. Uh-oh. If you can answer them all correctly, then you pass. Are you ready to attempt my Pokemon quiz, Viper? Sure, I don't know what else there is to explain me, but fine. Great, then I'll just get everything ready. Who is this? God... Alrighty, here we go! And look, it's everyone's favourite Pokemon, Pikachu, here to help. This Pikachu's very polite, so I'll forgive the broad statement there. And with that, question 1. Jigglypuff seen from above. Pikachu is an electric-type Pokemon well known for producing electricity within its body. But in which part of its body does it store the electricity it generates? Go right for the body part that you think is correct. That's fine. Ass. I can't flip him round. His hands, his tail, his ears. His ears would be very funny. Eyes? Mouth. No. Oh no, what a shame, but that's not the right part at all. I'll give you a hint. The part you're looking for is a different colour from the rest of Pikachu's body. Ears. Ding ding ding, you got it. I somewhat remember you telling me what's your go-to Pokemon. In what way? My flat-out favourite or one that I'd use the most? Like, there's 2 variants of that question to me personally. Ding ding ding, you got it. Pikachu stores its electricity in its electric sacs in its cheeks. If you poke the sacs, you get a little shock, but don't you just think they're super round and cute? Yeah, Eevee's my favourite flat-out Pokemon, but Eevee is also not any good in any game. Oh yeah, you were there when I got the statue, weren't you? Or I had the statue when you last came over. Yeah, Eevee's critically not any good to use in a team whatsoever. The evolutions are, but I don't like the evolutions as much as the base form. So, I actually have the drinking set. I use the mug quite a lot. Yeah, because of that, pretty much Let's Go Eevee's the only game where I can actually use Eevee. So my favourite in terms of actually using it is Lucario. Lucario ends up in almost every one of my teams, and it's still like a top 5 for me anyway, so Lucario is pretty great. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. Goku. Take a look at that Venonat here. It's bigger than you'd think it would be, isn't it? But it's also fluffy and squeezable and terribly adorable, really. So here we go with question 2. Even on the darkest of nights, Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body like radar. Venonat is able to use a certain part of its body like radar, which allows it to detect surrounding... Okay, I just checking that didn't make any sense. What is this, Yeah, I can't... Isn't it... But, like, ultra compressed or... What part of Venonat's body acts like a radar? Sorry, acts like radar. Oh, I guess it technically would be like radar. It just doesn't feel grammatically correct. Let me stick it in the Discord. If you stick it in, I'll play it. So, which part acts as a radar? Is it by any chance the antenna? Sit still. Really? The remote would make a good Bluetooth speak. Shut up. Oh, that's close, but incorrect. I do see why you'd think that, though. I'll give you a hint. What we're looking for is quite a large part of Venonat's body. Now guess again. The body itself? The eyes are huge, so... Okay. Ding ding ding! That's right! It's Venonat's big eyes that serve as radar. Isn't Venonat even more adorable when you think about how it sees the whole world we can't see? Sees a whole world we can't see? Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. I'm really saying you should have read pretty much. Getting weary of my quiz? How about a cup of tea? Or maybe these Sinistea siblings. Here's question 3. Sinistea like to live in precious antique teacups. There are lots of phonies out there. It's hard to tell which cups are genuine antiques. One of these 3 Sinistea is an antique form Sinistea, meaning it found a real antique cup. So which Sinistea is the real deal? Not seeing many obvious differences. Let me pay a bit more attention. That one. I'm guessing it's the one on the left. No? Is it this one? Yeah, because the thing on the top of its head's not as big, right? No? No, that was a guess. Okay. Ding ding ding, you spotted it. That's right, an antique form Sinistea can be recognised by the mark on the bottom of its cup. That one never moved, particularly. The other 2 did. It doesn't matter whether they're antique form or phony form, they're all so darn cute. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to our next quiz question. Right, 157, sure. One sec. Let's open this, mute Discord for a second. Wish they expanded on the Wii Remote sound idea, but effort. Yeah. Is it 157? Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Time's over. Lucario!
Okay.
Classic. For sure. Where's Meta Knight? Oh, come on, where is he? There he is. That's Pit.
The fight is on!
Meta Knight!
Fight me.
Fight me!
Falco!
Piece of cake.
But yeah, no, it's all about Lucario for sure.
Mario!
Anyway, this is the Meteor Pokemon Mania. It comes in all different colours, you know. I'll first ask you to take a good look at this pinkish Menina for me, okay? Alright guys, mix yourself up real good. Perfect, now we're ready for question 4. Which of these is the pinkish Minion that I first showed you? I'm pointing it on my own screen so I actually remember this. Ding ding ding, you did it. Even after they return to their meteor form, you still managed to find the right one. Aren't Mini adorable? The coloration varies based on what they eat. Now then, I think we're ready to move on to the very last quiz question. Oh look, here comes Gramble. Maybe it heard the word pink and decided to stop by. This little sweetie is one of my own Pokemon. It's always with me. I mean, Lucario wins considering Werehog isn't even getting voiced in Crossworlds. Have they already confirmed Werehog's not getting a voice, or is it just... I thought it was just guest characters. Our last question. Question 5 will involve Gramble here. Gramble is a quiet, delicate, and lovable Pokemon, of course, but can you tell me this? Want to take a nap with my adorable Gramble? Which part of its body do I use as a pillow? I mean, I was pretty sure it was an SA2 reference. I just read the message afterwards. Of course. Ding ding ding, that's exactly right. I use that soft, adorable tummy. When I cuddle up to it, it's so soft and cozy. We both fall asleep in just seconds. And that's the end of my quiz. You managed to get all 5 of my questions right, which means... Congratulations, Viper. You officially cleared my elite trial. Roger confirmed it on stream. Can you imagine Roger doing Werehog? Has Persona X been? I've only played like 2 hours. It's been pretty decent. I'm not too familiar with how gacha stuff works, so it's a lot of getting used to like systems and what I need to do and what I can just completely ignore, etc. You know, what's freebies as part of the game and what's not. You know, there's like a lot of different things to get used to about it. The actual game itself is very good. The only reason I didn't play more of it today is because it was maxing out my GPU to 99% and 90 degrees for some reason. I turned the graphics settings down, but even then, the damage had been done. The room never recovered from it today until now, so I kind of just left it and said I'll come back to it when it's a bit cooler. Yeah. So no Persona X in this here. But no, the story is really good so far. Like, for all intents and purposes, in terms of scale and the story it's telling, feels like a proper Persona 5 sequel, not like all of the spin-off games and stuff like that, you know, like, minus the cheapening of the whole experience because it's a mobile game, you know, like, it's got to run on slightly lower end hardware, and also just the cheapening as in the tackiness kind of attached to it for the gacha stuff. Minus that, it feels like an honest-to-God sequel. It's pretty good. I'm looking forward to sinking more time into it. I've already kind of confirmed Pick and Mix is just going to be a first impressions thing, because I know I've already seen people sink like 40 hours into it and not be anywhere remotely near done with the content that's there, which even of that is like a minuscule amount compared to what the Chinese version currently has, for example. Oh, my CPU is fine, it was my GPU. My CPU was like nothing ever hit it. I just think it's really unoptimized, like you say. Anyway, I'm just rearranging stuff on my desk quick. Why don't we head back to the plaza? I'm looking forward to it being on console, because it being on console would just be so much easier to manage on days like today. Announced and released before Sonic Rumble, honestly bro. Since you passed my elite trial, you've earned the right to challenge me to a battle. But what do you want to do now? Ready to move straight to it? Sure thing. Got it. No time to waste then, right? Let's get to our positions. Okay, this should be about far enough. Let me properly introduce myself for this. I am Lacey of the Elite Four. I really didn't expect to get a challenge from someone like you, Viper. Rightfully, you do belong to a different school. Honestly, I'm still a bit shocked, but I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of our battle. So, let's see. First of all, I should tell you, I mostly use fairy-type Pokémon. There's just nothing like an adorable pink fairy, right? They're weak to poison and steel. Oh, there you go. Anything too caustic or cutting just doesn't suit them. Oh, but you must know this all already, right, Viper? Now, for this battle, I'm not going to hold anything back. I want to be sure you walk away with a proper understanding, after all. You're about to learn that cuteness is real strength. I'm about to show you that steel beats all. Seeing Devs bring more gacha games to console and PC is nice. First one I saw was Xenoblade Zero being stuck on Xbox in June. This time I'll be facing you in my usual party as a member of the Elite Four. Sorry, those dialogue boxes go away if you don't read them quick enough. Yeah, Genshin was like late last year, and yeah, Xenoblade Zero now. Like, there's been a lot more of an effort to get stuff on Xbox in particular, like that sort of gacha stuff. As long as it makes money, like, they don't care where they're putting it on, you know. Right, so Ogapon's inherently just not going to be very good for this. Akari has a chance. You don't really have a chance, to be completely honest. Yeah, SVB, it's going to be doing pretty good. Yeah, but like PS5's had a load for ages, so it's clearly a good market for it. So yeah, just why not? People, if it's on mobile, people are going to play it on BlueStacks anyway. So just give them an official client at that point. Like, there's good controller support and everything like that, even in spite of it being mobile first. So yeah, it's all well and good. Feels like a nice, mostly console experience so far. I'm still not sold on the gacha stuff at all, but I never was going to be. I'm not the target for it. There's every little chance that I end up going, oh, whatever, like the daily energy thing just gets to me, and I spend some money. But right now they're like, look, you can get this cool PNG, and I'm like, I guess it's actually brought a bit more than a PNG in this game. There are some gachas that are absolutely just like, it's an image, why are you getting so obsessed over it? But they technically are playable. It's a rock solid strategy to go after weakness, which is why I'll be turning it right back on you. I don't know, like, it's, as a gacha, you get inherently more useful stuff than just pictures or whatever, so, it's not too... Yeah. Could be a problem, but I can't see it being one realistically. Much like my games not being loot boxed with a chance of actually just getting what I want. You know, I'm happy to chuck money at stuff like Fortnite, Fall Guys, etc. when they have something interesting to me, because free-to-play game, I don't mind chucking like 10 quid at it every now and then if I know I'm actually getting something I want to use or whatever. Okay. Do I lose my turn? Nope. I kind of hoped you would both die before this point, or at least one of you would, but hey ho. Okay. Oh, at least we finally took 2 of them out. Slow bro, right, so fire won't work. Fire also won't work. Oh yeah, of course, they got Thunder Punch and stuff. Well, at least she survived it. Ah, it's not killing even with 5 hits. Ah, 2, okay. Never mind. Oh man. Rough. Let's see what we got. There we go. Right. Wait. Oh, right, of course. Indigo, Hugo then. You can just use Lucario's turn healing, I guess. Let's see. Where's my max potion? Okay. So which one of the 2 is it that has fire? Can't remember. No. Which one of the 2 is more deadly is the question. I'm gonna say Slowbro. See if my memory. Okay. Yeah, it is Slowbro. I definitely want to get rid of. Cool. Man. This is this is not going well. Let's see. Night Slash is when you had too much to drink. Pokemon Universe just foreshadowing, you know. When the alcohol gets into these games, it's going to pop off. So I want to use some revives then on people I actually want to use. Start with SV Beats. No, other way around, right. You can get here, you can revive. So it looks like this needs to be alcoholic. I know, it's draining enough, isn't it? Alright, we heard the noise now. So much quad strength juice. I'm still on double. I've I've not been pushed forward into the future yet. We've had quad strength a couple times and I just forget and then make it way too strong. Oh man. There you go, SVB, it's in your come. Here we got now. Ooh. Saying that Moonblast just keeps screwing me up, so let's do that. Let's spend a turn healing. I like my Blackcurrant strong enough that it really makes me gag. Cannot relate. I don't like it weak, but definitely not that strong. No, when you can feel it on your teeth, disgusting. Why did you have to land that kind of hit? Now that's just not right. Oh thank God, I don't have to hear that noise anymore. Oh, really? Okay. All eyes on our great big terrestrial heart. Time to get even cuter and cuter. I mean, I can't lie, Excadrill is pretty cute. I love Drober a bit more, but I do love Excadrill. He's got a little heart on his head. Look at him. Dolt. So you say that, but technically it became fairy type. My team is just not prepared for fairy type for some reason. I don't think it's a level thing, but I also don't. I don't know. Get Giga Impact. Really? You hung on that? Get him, Excadrill. Let's send him flying with your adorable destructive force. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, well that puts me in a better position. Not a great one, but a better one. See, I was using them, but... Hit fast, I can guarantee it if I terrestrialize, pretty much, can't I? Just sit through the cutscene. Sorry, one sec. Just double checking some other bits as well. There we go. I hate losing, but I love seeing such cute Pokemon. I paid so little attention that I didn't twig that I'd won. If I'd lost there, I just wouldn't have even noticed. Viper, did you see? Did you see our Pokemon battling it out? And hard not to. Oh, it's almost too much. They were just too cute, even for me. They were super cute. For sure, and I get the best view as a trainer since I'm so close to the action. Your Pokemon were very cute as well, Viper. Whew. You know, it's just not right for two people to hog all this cuteness between them. Why don't we wrangle up the cute Pokemon here for a cute picture that we can share with everyone? And would the picture be cute? Yeah, we've already said the picture would be cute. But everyone watching the picture be cute? Maybe. Looking at, sorry. That is a fun picture. Ooh, this one is just too cute. I'm gonna make myself a backup copy of 3. I'll give you this as well, as proof of your cuteness. It's a Chaos Emerald. You really are very strong when you get serious in battle, Viper. I wonder how far you'll be able to get facing off against the strongest trainers in our school. I'll be keeping an eye on you and your progress. Yo yo yo, champ in the making. That's 3 of the Elite 4 you've trounced now. Seeing how far you're getting is making me sweat a little. Lacey's all about cuteness, and that's what helps her make her Pokemon stronger. She's so into her team, training little cuties doesn't even feel like work to her. Wild, right? I bet it's the same for you, huh? You work so hard at it because you like it. Unlike a certain someone who seems busy running himself and everyone around him into the ground just to get a bit stronger. You know, Lacey's polite to everyone else, but she's really blunt with me. I wonder why. You know, Bud, seeing skills like yours up close and personal really leaves an impression. I wonder it had such an effect on Kieran. But enough about that. I guess your Elite 4th match is going to be against me. Told you. Nice of you to save the best for last. You gave me plenty of time to get ready. See you soon. Show us what you got. Show you what I got, I will indeed, Drayton. Let's run over there now. After a heal. Dear God, do not forget to heal after that, after the bloodbath. Okay, so somewhere over here. Oh, I'm right beside it, of course. Okay, he's dragon, isn't he? So, Ogerpon and your other Pokemon are all better now. It looks like your Terror Orb got charged too. Very nice. Alright, I've got some bits over here. Not gonna want any of these guys. Is it these? No, where do you... I want to go back to the middle for that sort of stuff, don't I? For like TMs and stuff, so... Back here real quick, because I realised I don't have any ice on my team as far as I recall at this point. So... if you give me a second to move around in my chair here. TM machine. Or TM made. Oh, I want to filter for learnable moves. There we go. Low sweep would be really useful, but I don't have Krogunk poison. You really don't want to learn any... Okay. Well... Do you have a chance of learning Ice? Yes. Here we go. Ice... Oh, you already have Ice Fang. Whoops. I didn't check properly earlier. I was too busy poisoning. Okay, well in that case you can go out first. By saying that... Do I get smash cut into a fight with Kieran, and therefore I'd want to leave Ogerpon out first? Maybe. Right, anyway. I'm healed. That's the wrong button. Didn't play too much Yakuza. I remembered why I keep pressing the minus button now. It's Yakuza 0. Anyway, no worries, hello. Right. Dragon over here. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Actually, it kind of is what I wanted to do. I take it back. You were correct all along, me. And with with that great imagery, let me just hit a... Oh! Wow. Beaten to it. Oh, wait, it's gone. Oh, boo! For just a moment, life was but a dream. It was too slow. Right. Let's go and climb up the mountains, of course, because why would I want to interact with all this lovely scenery? You know me. Let me... saying that, I could get a bunch of supplies. Let's just do it. Let's climb. Oh, sorry, let's somewhat go the intended way, at least to the point where I can get some of this. Got the sleigh bells, that's how you know it's winter. It's illegal to use them any old time of the year. Right, from now on I'm just going to climb, or at least a little bit more anyway. Is that a... Yes it was, I'm glad I went back for that one. Going this way. Hopefully at least hitting a couple flight points in my car. Slowsis. However it went in Detective Pikachu. Okay. Is it there, isn't it? No? No, that's just a random building. Gotta go up. No. Thank goodness. Thank you, anti-touching Pokemon when you're not meant to, for kicking in. I can't think what it's called. Welcome back. There it is. Best viewer is here now. What do you mean? I've got plenty of great viewers. I've just put a down payment for 400 quid. Are you kidding me? They told me this was the best viewers. Welcome to the Polar Plaza. We're the team that supports Drayton and the Elite Four. And you're Viper, right? One of the BP League challengers? You'll need to hand over 50 BP if you want to take on the Elite Troll here. Paradise Monster in hand. Paradise Punch. Do be punching. Are you ready and willing to pay? Whoa, hold up. My friend here gets in for free. Are you sure, Drayster? The rules say... I'll not punch, the sugar would kill me, apple. Paradise Monster. Damn! Paradise Punch is the better, but still pretty good. Just charge it to my account. That ought to take care of it, yeah? That's not... Okay, understood. I'll make an exception. Many thanks, my man. There's my champ in the making. Thanks for coming. Let's hit the battle court real quick. Oh, are we just... That's Drayton, I guess. The challenger just beat me in a battle. Feast your eyes on the majesty at the Polar Plaza battle court. Life-threatening illness days of... Very true. Hadn't thought of that. Nah, it's basically the exact same battle court as in the other plazas, just colder. I'm a cold weather kind of guy. Not what you'd expect from a Dragon-type user, right? Anyhow, buddy, you came to do my elite trial, not listen to me ramble, so let's hop to it. I call my elite trial Terrarium Only Battles. Your goal is to clobber 3 of your fellow League clubbers in battle. Simple enough, right? It's called Terrarium Only for a reason. You can only use Pokemon that meet 2 conditions. First, they gotta be a Pokemon that were caught living wild in the terrarium. Second, you gotta be the one who caught them. As your whole party of Pokemon meets these conditions, no elite trial for you. I know I'm asking a lot, but what fun would it be if you just dipped into your vault of beefy Pokemon and cheesed your way through? Your opponents are under the same conditions, so you can't be too mad about it. What do you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? You absolutely know I'm not. Yeah, I knew. Okay, so with that, let's get some Pokemon. So, I definitely want Ice, because presumably everyone else is going to be dragging around Ice, so... Let's see, level 63 would be pretty good. Why not? Might be a bit more of a heavy hitter. Okay. Do I have any quick balls? Very few, but whatever. Two Flygon, two other level 70s if you want an easy. Okay. Where does Flygon hang out again? Is it around here? I can't remember. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I have no idea what level 70 spawn either. Spawn up, thank you. I can't remember where, but we'll find them. Left-ish. Over here? So actually, it would have been a bit better at this flight point. Oh, just anywhere on the left. Okay. Nickname one Sparks. What, one of the Flygon? What by me? If that is what you mean. Hey, Chancellor. I should make sure I know where my chances are. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I can picture them, but I don't definitely know where they spawn. The left side sounds about right. I'm just getting all these freebies in the meantime. So I was complaining about not being able to craft TMs, well, I'm seeing the best way to right here. Now this is, why did you pay for that? Right. Spare rings. Save them for character combos. Also, I definitely need a name an in-game thing one. Maybe I do that in a second. Can't believe Game Freak made you play the game. I don't respect player choice. Real. Right. Sparks. Okay, that's one. That's Trapinch. Throw money at the problem? Where's the microtransaction button though? Let me run. Oh, right, of course. I didn't read the text the first time. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Trapinch. Bye, Trapinch. Well, luckily for me, I don't think Trapinch is going to be a particularly difficult Pokemon to find. That's a lower level one, though, so I'll walk direct again. You want both Flygon about level 7? I think I have some... I think I got some XP candy and stuff. Still kicking about. Do I just not get one? Yeah. Of course. Released on the same day as Persona? Oh, it wasn't, but you know what I mean. Everyone's going nuts about it at the exact same time. Okay. Alright, there's a Trapinch. You can always murder the Clefairy. That's not what I'm aiming for. Oh, I did it again. How did... Oh, because it's in the base game Pokédex. Otherwise I was very confused by that. Whoops. A certain certainly religious figure. Not just an uncertain religious figure, for sure. Trapinch just dropped. Door to French among other priests are available. Okay. What about a Flygon? Whoops. Load scan. I want to be a bit more over this way anyway. I think. By the scenes of it. Need some angle. No! That'll be good. Well, now's a chance to bully if I change my team out real quick, so... Sorry guys. Alright, of course. Crichton running around like a nutty dog. He doesn't know what day of the week it is, does he? Let's be fair. Oh. Leave me be. No! Oh. Oops. Oh, it's great, isn't it? I don't know what you mean. Come on, let me... There we go. You want a physical, so I'll take Earthquake. Oop. Hopefully that gets a nice bit of XP into that one. Nope. Still need another. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, goodbye. Happens every now and then. Come on, get any of them, please. I'll lock on another one so far. There's one. I lost Quick Ball too. Better make it count. Darn. Ultra? Put that one up front. Okay, let's go and find some more Cassies then. If I can. Not gonna spawn now that I've said that. I scared them all away. I reckon you'd ever add sound alerts to the point purchase thing? I've thought about it. I've considered it, for sure. I think my bot supports it as well, my self-hosted one, so I won't even have that much difficulty doing it. I just have to remember to like add a browser source to handle all that sort of stuff. Should have went to class for it. That's a very good point. I could use some of my money on that as well. See, I just want to get... no, I don't. I kind of just want to get a level for some of them for evolving, but I want to evolve them anyway, so yeah, I should just go back to class. Well, you just knew that was going to happen. I think I said that the other day as it happened as well. So, similar brainwaves there. do a couple L's. No, couple L's. Just see where we stand. I'll work with these. Wrong button. Six, right. So, actually, let's start with these mediums on these guys. They should all evolve. Well, both of them should evolve. Let's see. Not great, but whatever. Alright, second one, same deal. Oh, it's already gone 10 o'clock, whoops. Didn't notice. 30.4, by the way. It's slipping, so let's close the door and make it worse again. Well, yeah, that's it. That's why I want the dragon on it, even if it is one of my weakest moves. And getting DK on launch then? I've already paid for the pre-orders, so yeah. The amiibo, no, because I think it just unlocks a... unlocks something... How'd you word it? It's already been confirmed it basically is an early unlock, i.e. you can still get it in-game anyway. 2, I know people will be getting it, so I'll just scan this. Okay. Yeah, I already paid for the DK pre-order on Amazon Japan, so that was nice and easy. Oh, wow, okay. So you get one... See how this is gonna work. Say that. Yeah. Nah. No, let's just start by getting this done. Oh, okay. Right, let's use the rest of these for now, and then I'll go and pick up some more if really needed. I mean, I definitely will need some depending on how much side content I want to do, because I plan on just making that its own stream for this one, because there's enough to warrant it for sure. Right, back to candy. 2, go. I mean... Oof. Game that actually makes me want to switch to MK World I'm over really. Yeah, but you'd play it at least once or twice, I'm sure. Oh, right. Of course. Played any more Fast Fusion? I mean, I finished the normal mode, which was all I was intending to do on it, because I'm just not good at Fast Fusion. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, that's a really good game. I know it's get... Wait, did the update come out already? I think it was coming out at the end of June, wasn't it? So, it's probably already out. So, I should check that out. I know it's getting more tracks and, like, performance updates and stuff. I love the game. It was really good. I'm looking forward to playing the Wii one and the... Sorry, no, I can't play the Wii one legally. That doesn't exist anymore. Make sure to erase that from your mind. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Had some weather coming. Welcome to the stream, K-Dog. Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Right. Right, let's try this again. I'd love some weather. I think it's going to go for it in a second here. It really seems like it's going to hammer it down. It's dark, so you can't see anymore, but it did seem that way a moment ago. When it was still light, so I'm crossing everything. Right. Ta-da! And just feed it to one of the rest of them. And then, From there, I reevaluate what I want to do. Let's go back to the terrarium. Make some money, I guess. Oh, is it to do that? Okay. Sneak up on a Pokemon. Yeah. Take a photo that's swimming. Yeah. Okay. They're both good. That counted? Okay. They're like half facing me, but whatever. So I can combine one of those, can't I? The polar biome I can combine with the swimming one, so over we go. Is this Yanksa game grinding money? Oh, you know. To make some money, I replied. I can't remember any other lines from that song. Oh, the bicycle pump, all I could think about was expansion. Classic. Wrong button to take photos. Well, it's best not to do this while riding a mount. It's best not to do this while riding a mount. Does that count? No. No, it doesn't. I mean, I wish I had that. I wish I had, like, free gambling mini games to do all this game. Terror Raid. Well, there's one right next to me. Screw it. Dragon Tie. Challenge alone. It's a 3-star, but Richard Drake's horny era. Did it ever end? Oh, oh, beautiful. I've actually not been in a Terror Raid since Switch 2, but already this is such a huge improvement. And yeah, as you say, cheer. Also helps. Goodbye. Explosion! I don't think I have one to catch something, so I'll leave it. Just as the good bit starts as well, but you win some, you lose some. Also a good way to get some more XP candy, so. Right. I am on the ground 10 times, 1 poison type, make yourself TM. Alright, TM's the easiest. Let's fly back somewhere. I say there's only one place I can make TMs, I think. Do I want to use it? Of course I don't. Sneak up on a Pokemon. Okay, that's fine. Not marked right on here, he'd get stuck in the wall. Let's say it as it is. Probably get Trapinch pretty easily. The next Pokemon game I have voice act? No. They've gone this long without it. I really don't think they're in a rough voice acting even still now. Take a photo of a wild Pokemon. Actually, there's 2 there. And hey, you know what that means. Let's bully the Chansey. That one's gonna run actually, so. Too much localization. Yeah, especially as they're bragging that they're now doing it in even more languages than ever. Just like, cannot see it happening. Or at least for a good while. Okay, so this little bit here is really good for grinding that sort of stuff. Oh, for grinding Blissey's, if I recall correctly. Pretty sure this is where I did it in my original playthrough when I wanted to get just a few more levels on some of my stuff. Was I just came over to this tiny little patch here and seemed to get loads of them if I just kept walking around. So yeah, I'll keep resetting my spawn radius and we'll see what happens. Just, you know, I need to pick up items anyway. They respawn every once in a while, so. I keep wandering around here. Hopefully get like an extra level or two. Don't know what I did, but... Well, surely I can surprise you, right? Because you're so far zoned out. Nope, that didn't count. Yeah, it'd been giving them time to add it, exactly. And we all know they're not getting time to put that in the game. The whole squad out, apparently. Can I have a spawn that I can actually sneak up on, please? You. At least I'm finding some candy, that too. But even then, I've still got enough to buy like a good chunk at this point. That's how well priced they are, it feels like, comparatively. Okay. Quick, of course, I don't know why that required thinking about. Just the most reliable move for this situation. Defeat 10 Pokemon using auto battle. Is that? That's this one. I forget every week. Oh, damn it. Come on, over it. It's not doing a great job. It's going to run back to me in a second, but I appreciate your service nonetheless. Did it actually flat out faint, or has it got like 1 HP left? Oh, you're not responding to me. Oh no. You are somewhat. Oh no, you are. You have given up, okay. Where's my auto? There it is. Give me the pop-up, please. Meantime, actual battle. Okay, not looking too bad. Oh, it's sleeping. I've actually been using Auto Battle this time. Good when I see a group of Pokemon I'm super effective against. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, you're not going to want to throw that all the time, but you're like, oh, I could just rinse some XP real quick. You know, not have to think about it. Let's just do that. Great little feature for sure. Not found myself using it much this playthrough, but that's because I'm already pretty well leveled. Okay. Items on the ground. If I was near, I knew how to do that one again. There were like half a dozen Hoppip here. Exactly. You ever do online battles? The only online battle I've ever done is against Alari, actually. Probably not long after I met Alari. It was on Let's Go, actually, when Let's Go came out. And I got my arse handed to me. But we did do it. That's the only online Pokemon battle I've ever played. I mean, I know a lot of people are into them, both as like a VGC thing and just as a general thing, which I can get for sure. I've just never been too into that side of Pokemon, weirdly. The battling's fine, but I've never been like, oh, I want to take battling competitively, personally, but I'm all for people who want to do that. Ooh, XL. Do this on there. And this one's not got any love recently. Hey, I would have been here sooner, but fallen asleep. Welcome, Jamie. Once again, we're the only two who get that reference, King, but welcome regardless. Let's go and try and buy some stuff. See how this does. Yeah, understandable given the heat. You know, I find it super easy to fall asleep in those circumstances, so I get it 100%, but hope you're doing good anyways. We're just currently grinding out, because one of the gym challenges is that I need to use a team of Darn it. I need to use a team of Pokemon exclusively from this terrarium that we're in. So as a result, I'm trying to dramatically level up some Pokemon to get a working team here. So give me while I take a while. Alright, large candy. 14. I can buy after all that. That's not bad. Okay. Online battling's for the grinders and optimizers, especially if you don't want to cheat. Alright, 14. Let's just give a load to you and see what happens. So what, I can get away with like 2 for you now? Pretty much. 5. And choose the remaining 2. Do some chancy and that will get one of the other 2 over the line. Game explicitly mentions not choosing the battle of your overpowered Pokemon. Exactly. Alright, so yeah, we'll go and find Chansey real quick again. So, like I said, that area I was in is a bit of a hot section for it. Or alternatively, I could attempt to find this outbreak from last time that I still never found. But no, I think I'm going to do it this way. So how did I get out? It was through this door here, right? I got a craft. I think I have a craft TM one, don't I? Canyon, steel. Sneak up on one Pokemon. I can do the sneak up on Pokemon one again. Hopefully easily enough. Darn. Would have worked had you not turned straight around. That might work. Okay. As I sit now, right now I've got 2 fans on. I also do in here because I had my door open until very recently, but of course I was about to do while that was anyway. I got to 10 o'clock, so I was like, better be considerate. Does that count? That absolutely counts, okay. Is that my one? Yeah, that is my one. Earlier today, I had a DRM fail courtesy of Ubisoft. I want to check out a game demo for a game called Flashback, and Ubisoft's service, whatever they call, kept asking me for an activation key for a demo. You gotta love the modern age, right? Don't. There's a chance here. I'm gonna run for it real quick. Want to show the class on that one, or? That one got 70, very nice. The other one should get 70 soon, and then it's just getting some extra points to get the other one over the line. Alright. I love doing that. Anything you can actually defeat your own brethren. Basically it, isn't it? It only really seems to be good against itself. Huge outbreak of dealing here. Apparently some fool kept trying to reset my password after I kept changing it, so I didn't do anything. After a while, and the email stops, nothing happened, or they happened to break into my account, which had nothing on it. Yeah, it seems to have roughly ended peacefully, so make of that what you will. And here's me still considering getting a Ubisoft game on Steam, but hopefully won't get as much hassle. I want Prince of Persia Lost Count. That is a very good game, but I'm far from the first person to say that, so hardly groundbreaking information here. Still going just for the big reward for that red one. Did you enjoy the many years of Rainbow Six Siege and other Ubisoft games? Oh, for sure, like, they make decent games, but sometimes they are absolutely baffling as a company. Even in, you know, you'd think, oh, it's in the interest of making money. Like, no, it's just in the interest of being obtuse sometimes. I gotta close on me, unfortunately, as much as Qui-Gon hates it. There we go. Right, that's a big batch. No, I meant whoever's trying to get into my account. Oh, they were enjoying that. Right. Rayman Legends is peak. Yep, absolutely. Items on the ground, poison, sneak up, items on the ground, coastal, steel. Right, so sneak up's going to be one that I want to do, but get away from me. Origin Show was only shut down last year too. I think only some of the Legends as well went. I don't think all of Rayman Legends got shut down. I think it was just very specific versions. So they're all still kicking. So let's just take a photo of a Pokemon. Probably not best to use that right now. Oh, so yeah, I mean Switch makes the most sense though, because it's the most recent version, right? Sneak up on one Pokemon. Can I sneak up on you, please? Really? Why are you not in my decks? I have no idea. And then ground items will be very quick. Wild Terra Pokemon. I don't know where one of those would be necessarily. Can't wait for the Switch 2 port. What, Rayman? I mean, it's something, isn't it? It's better than no Rayman activity. There is no news, etc. Prob's getting Rayman 3 Mega HD. As long as it beats the original HD, I could not care less. I'd absolutely play a Rayman 3 HD, but good. Those Legends must be selling, must still be selling because it's no microtransactions. Well, that can't be why it's still selling. Probably because it's a good game, to be fair. But, you know, I'm sure there's a little factor of I buy the game for £10, as it always goes for, I actually get a game. I travel over 500 yards, whatever. Let's see if I can find a Terra Pokemon real quick. Should be one around somewhere. I don't remember what these marks mean at all. Screw it, let's just go over and see anyway. Yeah, we know they're working on 2 games from the job listings, right? That's what I gathered, anyway, of what I remember hearing, so I assume that's still the case. Okay, is that what I'm running at over there, or is that just a standard, Oh, that's one. Savage! Is it catch or just battle? Oh, it's just battle, okay. Easy. Reported or a collection of the first. I can't see it being a collection. Oh. Well. I'm still gonna punch it anyway. Yeah, which one of the two would you have preferred? Rayman 3D or Rayman DS? Might as well just grab some other Rayman 2s while you're at it, you know? Oh, right, yeah. 3D, probably the more sensible option. Unfortunately, I just realised I was going to swap out, but that's kind of pointless, isn't it? These just hit, maybe? Nope. Yeah, still DC version's the best. DC on top. Alright, man down. Oh, this one's the underleveled one, shit. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. But it basically fixes up the frame rate, doesn't it? Oh, this one has superpower. Okay, there we go. Doesn't matter, I don't think anymore, but still. Okay. with that, I'm gonna head back and try and find some more, or try and buy some more bits again. So, over here. Oh man, I closed that door and, like, the heat's fine, the air just suddenly got really thick in here. I prefer free though, I just wish it was translated better. I've always wanted an undubbed mod for that game. I always thought that would be really cool, like way more than people who put them into way more than like other games that get them, honestly, because Rayman 3 is like a decent dub, but it's a full-on celebrity cast in French, so I kind of, you know, actually like to hear it for sure. Like, you know, hear the original and all that and just read subtitles, but I also get why they didn't add that as an option. Technically 3HD has subtitles, but it's only for the language you have, so if it's English, they're English subs. So, yeah, I heard the game is way funnier in the original language. Like, I kind of... Now that people know and appreciate stuff like that a bit more, I do wish we had options like that in these kind of games, you know? There we go, and... 2... Nope, and 1! There we go. Okay, so... Let's boxes this real quick. Oh... I don't care at this point. Oh, never mind. Boxes... Quick summary, change moves, remember moves. Okay. I think that's my only dragon move. No, I got dance, but... Oh no, I got loads. But Earthquake is the main move on both, and Dragon Claw is second, right? Okay, Earthquake. I just overwrote Earthquake, whoops. Yeah, Billy West is Murphy, isn't he? I'll do order again. Rearrange, there we go. What was it? Dragon Claw. Summary, and there we go, we do this again. Oh wait, is he Rayman? I forgot. Yeah, Murphy, that's what I thought. Earthquake and Dragon Claw. And again. Check summary. Oh, he's the Rayman the original, really? Remember moves. Dragon Claw. Okay, should be everyone good. Whoops. Okay, right, we should be good to get back into this now. So I'm going to fly straight back into the middle. I can't call Flying Taxi, of course, because I'm indoors. Forgot about that for a second. Terrarium. Go to the middle, heal. Luckily it spawns me right in front of the point. Okay. Back over we go. Could have had 3 versions of Rayman for my 2DS. What, you mean Rayman as a series, or one, or something else? I can't... Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate. I know Rayman DSi exists. Am I forgetting some other ones? 3D DS and Rayman 2. Oh, you mean Rayman 2, right? I was gonna say, Rayman 1 used to run its money a little bit as well, with Game Boy, Game Boy Advance. Also, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. What'd you say, bud? Ready for my elite trial? Sure, I'm ready. That's your cue, underlings. Come on out. I'm ready. Oh, sorry. Hello, I'm ready. Let's go. My trial's about skill, but it's chill. Take it at whatever pace you want. If you want to dive right into battling your free club mates, go nuts. Rather stroll around the terrarium catching Pokemon first, no problem. Let's go on. Get out there and chill it up. Good luck, everyone. Give it your best shot. I've never seen the animated show, and I hear that's entirely a good thing. Okay, let's start left. I love Pokemon with some brittle grey tones. Ready to battle me? Yes. Who grey? Good luck to both of us. Play Spark of Hope DLC though. If I played the main games of both first, I would. Well, to be fair, I'd play the DK DLC as well, and it's a whole ordeal. Yeah, I can instantly see why this would be useful. Right, yeah. yeah, I get it now. If a new Rayman is happening, supposedly it's supposedly happening is 3D, it would be another way. Modern Rayman mirrors modern DK. It happens. But similarities go deeper than the surface with those games. If I get it by November, I'll bring the Rayman board game down. Sure, absolutely. Your Pokemon are like gems. I'm quite the cool customer. Ready to shiver? You're on. Somebody's play Illusion Island? On Switch, I'm guessing. I keep meaning to grab it on... I was hoping it would go on the Steam Summer Sale, and I'd grab it on PC, but it didn't, so I'm still holding off a little bit. Hoping that the updated version gets a Switch 2 port. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? I don't know what they'd update minus the 4K, but would be nice. I didn't think about that. Yeah, that's a show. I've heard it's a good show, but it's interesting. Okay. Well, can you swap in the only two guys in my team, please? And it's so out of context, it's crazy, but that's the point. Yeah, I've heard about the show. I was semi-interested in it, but I heard there's definitely some interesting points in it that I was like, do I want to watch this? Bye-bye. Oh, you're on your own. Ah, that's not gonna kill. No, instead, it kills me. Oh well. Right, that's what you meant, okay. I did wonder. Hurry back to a safer location, shielding your exhausted Pokemon from any further harm. Oh, so safe. You can't think of anywhere more safe than this, can you? Sorry, the other guy in the meantime. You know, the streamer. I use the same type as her, so like, ready for a shock? No. Here we go. Zap. Pew pew pew. Okay, you're challenged by Red Student. Let's try that. I don't think that's going to work very well, but... Take it back. I have literally no idea, Jamie, because there was zero other things told about the show after the Rainbow stuff came out. I heard it was just like a general Ubisoft crossover thing, so... I don't know. Seemed interesting enough for sure. Okay, that guy was comparatively simple. That was electrifying, alright. I'll auto heal and give... Oh, I'll just give it a go again. Just out of curiosity, punch this time instead. Yeah, that... I don't know why it doesn't, but... It's all the same. All the same, it's annoying for sure. Maybe? I guess you don't, okay. Hey, there we go. I can see why Drayton likes you. So that makes, let's see, 1, 2, 3... Nice! You went and beat all 3 of them! Which means this elite trial is elite complete. Yeah, there we go. Took a bit of grinding, but we got there. Alright, my elite club assistants, retreat on the double! Good battle, goodbye, see ya! Aren't they great? No grumbling or nothing. Bunch of sweethearts. Looks like it's finally time for you and me to battle. Guess you're still using the party you put together for my challenge though, huh? Go ahead, take a sec to change it up. Unless you want to dive right into battle. Fuck no. Got it, no rush on my end. Thank you, Flying Flygon team. Yep, how could I forget? We'll just get this squad back in real quick. Interesting point in the Rayman board game. If you back the game, you get actual figure mods for the characters, If not, you get standees on the real-time version. Bad, but easy way to keep the cost down, I guess. Yeah, it's nice they're at least giving that for the backers, like, as most board games just wouldn't bother. Ready to take me on, bud? Most board games would just give one standard edition across all and just, like, put a slip with signatures of, sorry, backer names in, I guess. At least that's what I assume, right? Alright, it's on. Here should be good. You know, I was thinking about the look you get when you're in battle. I realise I've only ever seen you like that from the sidelines. Guess now I know what it's like to face you from across the court. Let me be real. I'm counting on you to conquer the whole BB League, bud. I mean it. I need you to pull this off. You gotta come through for me. That said, I'm not just gonna roll over and miss out on the fun. So watch out. But no need for us to get all official or anything. Just battle me normally like you would anyone else, Viper. Here's the 100% Drace of truth. I'm so psyched up I'm practically tingling. So why don't we get this rolling, nice and easy? Let's go, bud. Show me a good time. Pokemon Fanatical, one of the games in their bundles, you can buy a game for £1, which is a game-free game called Giga Wrecker. I have Giga Wrecker on Steam, and I actually got the soundtrack bundle on Steam as well. Never played it. The only thing I know about it is that technically the console version's superior because they got an updated build. Don't let me down, bud. No one wants to see me ugly cry. Yeah, they technically got an updated build that they promised for Steam that just never happened. Sub you in. Potentially, yeah. I mean, I quit though again. Pendulum ass bats with him. No lie detected. Oh, you hung on. Isn't that great of you? Whoa, not a lot of types can make me eat a super effective hit. Alright, with that, I can actually do something about these guys now. Nice. Not nice, not nice, not nice. Really not nice. Does Faker Idol has some dragon type moves, right? Bye-bye. Yes, you have Dragon Claw, okay. Let's see. Ooh, that's super effective. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. There we go. Nice, easy take out there. Take down, rather. Nice one, Hugo. Now, Kingdra I can get just on basis of being grass, providing I can hang on for long enough. Right? No? Okay. Oof. Thank goodness. Dragonite's finally out of the picture. No more ice. Good one. Yeah, now super effective at this point. Hit hard with Lucario, I guess. maybe a half-decent pick. I can't remember what Haxorus is weak to now, off the top of my head, though. Nope. I'm going to preempt this and just change to fire. Oh wait, Haxorus might be the last Pokemon. That might have been a silly mistake. Okay, I don't think it was. That scene would have already happened at this point. I think it's the next Pokemon that will be. So hopefully I can just Dragon type that and then Fire type Haxorus, right? Saying that, it's, yeah, doesn't matter. Oh, never mind. I am forgetting. Oh well, I'll just Eruption anyway. I forgot it's not part still. Now watch this Dragon's Blood boil. Take control. Arcaludon, maybe. Last minute continue. Welcome to the stream. You've joined us actually right at the end of ours, but welcome everyone regardless. I'm Viper, I probably don't need to explain that. You guys very graciously raid us enough as it is. Playing Pokemon Scarlet, the second DLC. This is the Indigo disc. Currently we're going through the mini-gym battles that is in this DLC. Having a lot of fun with it. Just got done with a very, not tedious, but a grind for sure. So we've seen the other side of that and we're now doing a little gym battle. Ready to get blasted to smithereens? I won't leave you anywhere to run. Yeah, 2 hours is about what I go for on these sessions. Unfortunately, we're right about at the end. But we're having a good time of it. We'll be back to it next week if already you're seeing this and going, interesting. Otherwise, hope you all had a good stream. Yeah, I'm a little stuffed with my current team, but if I get rid of Haxorus, I can maybe just about get that hit in there. Okay, good. And Typhlosion finish it off. Please. Please. I mean, we got no Ekans, but I can give you a Survivor in these trying times. Fortunately, it fainted, but I can show it to you outside of battle. Look, you know the stream. I love Ekans. I love Ekans, but you had to go Survivor, right? That's what I'm talking about. The shiny's even green. Like, it's I mean, to be fair, Ekans' shiny's also green. I'm running out of excuses here. Man, that was ridiculous. So much fun. I knew inviting you to join the League Club was the right move. I always struggle with reading, if you knew it, by the way. I guess if you can beat me, we better make you a full member. Finally! What'd you say? Ready to be the real deal? Absolutely. Bless you and your generous heart. Come on, let's get a photo of you for the club roster. What is your plan, Drayton? Lacey probably would have wanted a more serious photo. She might not be thrilled, but oh well. I feel like there's one more thing I'm supposed to do. Oh yeah, we got to give TMs to whoever can beat us Elite Four members. The big Ekans. I'm a fan. I gotta go grab that. So wait here a sec. Where are you off to, Drayton? Sorry for the hold up. I'm back. That's the BB Elite Four all beaten. You scored every Elite one of us. Here's your reward, like I said. Dragon shit. Guess I should have cleaned it. But what's a little dust between friends? Man, it's like I blinked and you plowed through the whole BB League. You know what's next for you, right, bud? You're good enough to beat all Elite Four of us. So you, and only you, have the right to challenge the sitting BB League champion, Kieran. You really kept me waiting. Took you a while to beat the Elite Four. Kind of slow for you, isn't it? Nice, Kieran. You've really got Viper on the brain, huh? I could say the same thing about you, Drayton. You sure are putting a lot of effort into helping Viper out. You wouldn't help out a new student. Gotta be good to our fellow humans. That's rich coming from you. Whatever you're planning, it's about to come to an end. Viper. Let's settle who's the strongest between us two, once and for all. It's finally time. I'm pumped for you. We'll have to go sign you up at the front desk to get your championship match going. No sense waiting around. Let's go. The bum bag is back. I repeat. Well, unfortunately, Drayton, there's plenty of sense in waiting a week, because that is it for tonight's episode of Pokemon Scarlet, the Indigo Disc. When we come back next time, it will likely be the finale. We should be able to finish up the rest of the story beats in the next episode. Then after that, one more episode to cover a load of bonus stuff, so we should be swimming. And I'm not talking in puddles of sweat like today. We should be swimming in clear waters as of next week. So I hope you join me then. That should be on Wednesday. We'll be back to the usual Wednesday. Only reason it's Tuesday today is because I'm doing Viper's VGM tomorrow. So that's 10 PM UK time on kngi.org. If you've been playing anything or if you played anything in June and you'd like to talk about it and hear some music from it, send me a DM on Discord at the Green Viper 8 and I'll get that on the show. Otherwise, I'm also live on Radio Sega as usual, Friday at 7 PM. Next stream here on Twitch will be Monday, 9 PM. I just call it at this point. We'll be playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. We'll be going back and checking in 1 month after Switch 2's release. What's the online looking like? Probably still pretty full, to be honest with you, but I want to do these updates to be able to look back on them in years to come, same like I did with Mario Kart 8. So join me for that one, and then yeah, Pokemon on Tuesday. Thanks all for watching. Have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna whack that door open immediately, go and get a nice fresh drink. If you're struggling, I highly suggest you do the same. If you can, open up any windows, but just go get yourself some refreshments, to be honest, because I am thirsty. I'll get this uploaded, as usual, at Viper Archives if you want to watch it back if you missed any of the stream. Otherwise, I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. See you all later. Have a good night.